What's up, guys? Renasant here. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we are rocking some interesting stuff. We look kind of like Guy Fawkes from what's that movie? V for Vendetta. Oh man, look at these knives. Whew. Rocking the snickering top hat and the long coat of Chester with some black manchette and the Lord's Blade waistcloth, along with the dark silver tracer and the gold silver tracer. I did farm some stuff, or farm some souls, just to be able to level these up for some Twinkling Titanite. Gold tracer, I got the +4, but I got the dark silver tracer to +5. Also rocking the dark wood grain ring, just so we can do cool flips and stuff. So you may be wondering, why are we in Anne Orlando? Well, for one simple purpose. I'm just playing with this thing. We're actually going to go finally into the Duke's Archives and confront Seath the Scaleless. Now, it's been a while, and when I say a while, I mean a while. It's been a long time since I've done iframes. Iframes. They're not doing much damage, that's for sure. Come on, what do you got? What do you got? And we may actually rock a bow as well, now that I think about it. I got so many items. There we go. But yeah, we're finally going to enter the Duke's Archives. Of course, we have been into the Duke's Archives because that's where we obtained the broken pendant in order to get to the DLC. But now we're actually going to proceed within. Now this area, guys, is not one of my favorite areas in the game. Some people love it. Some people absolutely despise it. I am leaning more towards absolutely despise, but I'm definitely not there for sure. I would not recommend. Actually, you know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to swap out this ring for a rare ring of sacrifice, and you will see why shortly. For now, yeah, this area is actually really cool and really interestingly designed. I personally, though, am not a huge fan of puzzle type games, and that is basically exactly what this is. Is not going well with these daggers. Whew. This is a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Come on. These aren't meant to be wielded two-handed, believe it or not. Ooh, does great critical damage though, I can tell you that. I hear you, Chandler. Yeah, see, these guys are super buffed, unfortunately. Because of that guy right there. Woo! Well, that actually didn't do that much damage. Fight me! You know what? Don't fight me! Coward! He's a coward, man! Stop buffing them, you punk. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed. Whoo! You see how much they do while they're buffed. A lot of damage. This is bad, very bad. Run away. Guys, it does not have to be this hard. I can assure you. In fact, I probably want to switch weapons now, because this isn't working. So we're going to take these things off, unfortunately. Might rock in a store a straight sword. Haven't used one of these bad boys in a while. But yeah, this is the Duke's Archives. I mean, it's clearly filled with books. That's its forte, for sure. Get our soul item down here. Ugh. Rejected. And we'll talk a little bit as we approach the boss of the area, which, believe it or not, we're already almost at. So we already know that Seath the Scaleless is the Duke, right? He achieved dukedom, or he received dukedom from Lord Gwyn. Well, we'll learn some interesting info about Seath shortly, but needless to say, this is his area, and he is the boss, because we've already been told that the Lord Soul, or that he's one of the Lord Souls. Twink, twink. I love this view right here of Lordran. I always look and see if you can like make out any specific landmarks, but I don't think you can. At least I can't. So these guys aren't so bad when they're not buffed, but when they are buffed, they are horrible. Poise break. Trying to just find a good weapon, guys. I don't know what to use. I'm so spoiled on that freaking sword. We could try out the stone greatsword. Doesn't really fit the build though, huh? Guess we could rock a Lucerne. We haven't rocked that yet. And what do you know? It's a minute. containing a crystal knight shield, which I believe we've already read because we could actually get one of these at the beginning of the game. Actually, no, I'm making that up. We can't get a crystal knight shield. We can get a crystal knight sword, not the shield. And it looks just like the knight shield, but it is. It's just been buffed with crystal. Alright. So, let us go and encounter our boss. And you may be wondering why we're encountering the boss so soon. We haven't even done anything in this area, really. All will become clear, young one. I wish this thing had pokes, but it doesn't. Oh, too slow. Okay. He's actually the greatest of all time. And so are we. One of the Crystal Knights. Very interesting. Gotcha. At the last possible second, we gotcha. You can see it's getting more and more crystalline here. Alright. Guys, meet Seath the Scaleless. There he is. In all his glory. Now you may be wondering, well, how the heck do I kill him? And the simple answer to that is you don't. As you can see, we're doing damage, but the health bar isn't actually ticking. We'll learn a little bit more about that later, why we can't actually kill him. But effectively, guys, this is a scripted death boss fight, which is precisely why I put that rare ring of sacrifice on, so that doesn't happen. But yeah, it is a scripted boss fight. You are supposed to die right there. And you can see you're in a whole new place here. As you're supposed to be. Now we can actually, well, the ring broke, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so we're at this bonfire. We're going to kindle it up a couple times because we want our S-die. But yeah, we're actually in a prison cell now. Of course, we're undead, so they killed us, yes, but then they just, you know, stuck us in a cage, basically. We'll do it one more time. Because why not? And already you can see some stuff going on out here. So you see we're in this little caged area. Got a lot of these guys in here. Ooh, good hit. Oh, you think you're nice with your poise? Bust you up. It's locked. Well, how the hell do we get out of here then? Easy. Hiya! Hiya! So when you kill that guy, you can pillage the body and get the Archive Tower cell key. Key to the cell of the Duke's Archive Tower. The Archive Tower, once a trove of precious tomes and letters, became a prison after the onset of Seath's madness. The serpent men who guard the prison know not the value of what they hide. In the basement of the tower are writhing mistakes, quotation marks, of the terrifying experiments which were conducted there. So, yeah, we'll definitely experience some of those mistakes here in a second. So you see this little serpent man. And of course these guys do remind us of Sin's Fortress. Yeah, there you go. nasties. Ugh. Come on. These guys are, you know it's bad when they're running scared. You can't leave. Alright, well, apparently you can. We're gonna follow them though. Got a really good view of the Grand Archives, or the Duke's Archives from here. And you see what they're running from. Oh, maybe you don't. Locked. It's okay, we got some stuff we can do here. That was not it, though. Oh, feels bad, man. Hashtag feels bad, man. So, they were running from those little creatures, and we will encounter those creatures again here momentarily. But we do want to grab our souls back. Now, we should be able to, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. I was gonna say we should be able to land right there, so we can come in here and grab this. Now, so this is the maiden stuff and the white seance ring. This is, and if we fall down here, it'll be our bonfire room. This is actually all of what's her face, Arena stuff. Not Arena. What's her name? White robe worn by traveling maidens. It is part of their formal attire regardless of rank. It is soft and well made, but does not offer much in the way of defense, making it ill-suited for use in battle. What was the other thing we got? Sorry guys, I'm losing it. Ivory Talisman. Medium for casting miracles of the gods. Ivory talismans are granted only to female clerics, and their value is affected dramatically by their owner's faith. No, that's what we got from killing old dude. I don't even remember, guys. Proceeding along here in the Duke's Archives, you see just all this vast troves of books, and you may be wondering like why Seath had all these books and why Seath is associated with these crystals. Well, basically guys, Seath's entire purpose in life was to become immortal. So he was not born with scales like all the other dragons, which is why he inevitably betrayed the dragons, the ancient dragons. They all had scales of immortality, so they were immortal, age-wise at least. Are these guys, what are they doing? But yeah, but Seath was not. So his life's goal was to, well, he was resenting of the ancient dragons, resentful of them. But his life's goal was indeed to become immortal. So he performed, well, he studied all of he studied all this text, all this stuff, in order to try to gain the knowledge to become immortal. And in experimenting with all of that, I guess he got involved with this magic, aka crystal stuff. Extra key to a cell in the Duke's Archive Tower. Perhaps the Serpent Men were careless, for there are several keys scattered about which fit Archive Tower cells. So this actually will go, I believe, up here, if I'm not mistaken, to the door we couldn't unlock a moment ago. Now we can. All for a soul. Good point to that, obviously. Yes. So let's just keep continuing downwards here. And this is just, by the way, this is the easy part of the Duke's Archives. The Duke's Archives, it's actually a pretty sprawling area, mainly in verticality. It's a very up and down type level. Alright, so now it's going to be our first encounter with these guys. The best way to deal with them is with pyromancy and to just bombard them with fire. But this works just as well. Don't let them grab you if you can help it. It's no bueno. Good thing this thing has range on it. Oh, would you looky here, boys. If it ain't our old pal Logan.
Hello again. What a chance meeting this is. Alas, I'm in prison once again. I don't suppose you could stage me a getaway. The archives. Such a storehouse of knowledge. So close, but just out of reach. The thought offends me so I could simply die. As a student of the arts, you understand me?
So of course Logan's here. His little assistant told us. But beyond that, this place is like the heart of magic. And what is Logan? A sorcerer.
Hello again. The thought offends me.
Now sadly for Logan, well, we don't have the key. Miracle Bountiful Sunlight. So that is a guaranteed drop from these guys. The ones in the corner here at least. Requires 36 faith, good lord. Special miracle granted to the Maidens of Guinevere, Princess of the Sun. Gradual HP restoration for self and vicinity. The miracles of Guinevere, the princess cherished by all, grant their blessing to a great many warriors. This should be tight. Miracle Soothing Sunlight. So we have two of those. No, that was Bountiful Sunlight. Special miracle granted to the Maidens of Guinevere, Princess of the Sun. Yeah, same thing. Alright, so here we are. We do have quite a bit more to do in this episode, however. First thing we want to do is come up here. Now, you have to be really careful coming up here because there's two serpent men as well as one that is one of the mages. So the best thing to do is just come up here and pop them. Damn. Like I said, it's a tricky part, that is. Like, I always hate that part, actually. Luckily, it's a very quick run back down here. These guys will just straight up run away, so we're really not worried about them. Honestly, the best way to handle these three serpent men up here is to let them slide down the ladder, which they will do most of the time, but they didn't for whatever reason that go around. Which is fine. We ain't hating on them for it. We are not going to fight all these guys again, though. Boing. There we go. So we can turn this back on if we want, but we don't want. We don't want to incite all those idiots. Boing. Boing. Archive Tower giant door key. Key to the giant door leading out from the uppermost floor of Archive Prison, which now Archive Tower, which now serves as a prison. Resembles not the key of a prison. Indeed, the tower was once no prison at all, but a trove of precious tomes. I wonder, it's probably just quicker to do this. So this actually is to the door above us here. You know, I don't have to let y'all come up here. You know that, right? Oh. Rude. They're gonna be a-holes about it, so. Get out of here. Punks. Freedom! Watch out for this guy right when you come out here. Alright. So this is where things get tricky. First of all, dope ass vista there. Even a view of the Crystal Garden here. En route to the Crystal Caves, which are clearly right there. Watch out for this guy, because there's actually another one chilling right here. And this area is rough, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a rough area coming up. It is absolutely filled with these dudes, and it's also filled, unfortunately, with Chandlers. Ugh. I should be able, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, to like sit right here. Alright, that one's dead. There should be one more. So there's 3, I believe, total up here in the archives, plus the ones on the ground floor. But you can see, I mean, you recognize we're in the archives now, guys. And this place, you gotta bear with me, man, because this place, I get so turned around and lost. But effectively, they have all these moving staircases, right? So you just gotta be very wary. We're not gonna go down to the bottom floor yet. There's actually a bonfire right through there, but there's quite a bit we want to accomplish here. Yeah, these staircases right here, guys, these are moving staircases, so you'll see what I mean. I always check every end too, because you just never know when there's a treasure. But yeah, we're not going to do it just yet, but that will actually twist this area, this staircase around here. Okay. You see we're being shot at from every possible angle. Luckily, we're awesome, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, but now, so this is a dead end, so now we just want to spin ye old things around here. So now we're on a different floor here, 2 different ways. We're on 2 different floors. because we clearly haven't been here. Not a mimic. You see the crystal knights over there. Just waiting, huh? Nothing over here. Like I say, guys, I just like to check. You just never know. But now we can go up one more level. Don't think there's anything. No. Who is shooting at us now? Who knows, man? They all shoot at you. When you're at this level, everything's out to get you. Another staircase here. Boing. And you see a chest over there. Alright, so to get here, unfortunately, we just have to pop right down like that. Kind of annoying, but tis what it is. I always think that one's a mimic, actually. Sorcery, strong, magic, shield. At Vinheim Dragon School, only magic swordsmen on special orders are allowed to learn this spell, which grants temporary strength to great shields. Not something we will probably be using much of, guys. Hate to break it to you. Okay. Yeah, so if you recognize where we're at now, this is actually where we first came in here. Only now we have turned this staircase around. But we want to turn it around again because we want to get to that side. Of course, now we can go up here, I believe. Yes. Oh, we've already been up here. And this is the side that we have not been on. Is that correct? Correct, yes. Okay. And this is the Chandler that we sniped earlier. I'm sure you recall. There is actually, if I'm not mistaken, there is a chest. Where is it? Must not be on this side. We'll be back in this area, don't worry. I thought there was another one over here. Apparently not. Slide on down here. And this will open up a nice little shortcut for us. There we go. And so this is an interesting little area here. So there's a lot going on over here actually. But first of all, the Chandler set. Oops. Well, one of my favorite sets in the game, probably. Robe of the Chandlers, sorcerers that serve Seath the Scaleless. Even after the onset of Seath's madness, the Snatchers, as they were often called, ventured to far lands to find suitable human specimens. Yes, specimens specifically for Mimic here, by the way. Specimens specifically for Seath's experiments, right? Alright, guys, so that is actually the last mimic in the game. And the last mimic in the game, so you can get this from any mimic in the game, but it's a small chance. But the last mimic in the game is guaranteed to drop it. So the symbol of avarice is a monster head resembling a treasure chest. Once an ancient god, it is said this is the symbol of shame imposed on a long-lost clan exiled for the sin of avarice. Wearing this slightly raises soul absorption and item discovery, but also affects its wearer with the curse of the branded. Very fashionable. So you can see at the top there, our HP bar slowly ticking down. Yeah, the symbol of avarice effectively is the best farming weapon in the game. Primarily because, well, it literally is a farming... I said weapon, but it's not a weapon. It's literally only used for farming. So it jacks up your item discovery, so you can get better item drop percentages. And it also jacks up your souls gained as well. So, alright, so we just got a lot of stuff right there. So first thing you may notice, we got the Crystal Ember. Ember required for weapon ascension. Crystal Ember created by Seath the Scaleless. Handled only by the giant gods blacksmiths. Yeah, so we still got 2 embers actually to give there. And then we got the Archive Tower Giant Cell Key. Giant Cell once imprisoned countless maidens, but is now empty save for a few key persons. They struggle to uphold their sanity as the horde of mistakes writhe at a fearfully close proximity. And you can only imagine this will open this little shortcut right here. Not shortcut, that's actually the way forward. But it's going to be a while before we do that, guys. There's actually a lot more to do, believe it or not. Believe this is a chunk. Yeah. But yeah, there's a good bit more to do. First of all, we got the giant cell key, so we want to go free Logan, but for now we want to continue through this area because, like I said, there is quite a bit left to do. And you may think, why are we not resting this bonfire? Don't really want to rest there just yet. There's some other stuff we can do. He says as he rolls right into this freaking thing. But the reason I don't want to rest just yet is because we killed a lot of these enemies. And it'd be a shame if they all respawned. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, that's a dead end. Let me go. See if we can bull rush this guy. Batman! Oh god. Oh god. Abort. So if you don't recognize where we're at, we have been here. This is actually the very first room in the game. I mean, in the area. Believe it or not. What'd you drop for me? Crystal straight sword? Eh. Yeah, this is the beginning area. Right, there's our Chandler. Now, this we have already killed all these enemies once. We're actually trying to go back on the other side. So this other side was blocked before, but it's not anymore. You should be able to see where this leads us. Yes, so this is actually... Boom. Right back to where Logan was. We are going to go down there and free him. May as well. Help a brother out. Like I said, yes, this area is pretty spanning, right? It spans a large swath of area. Oh, it's literally a million stairs down here. Alright, we're just gonna bust up in here this time. Run away! Oh no. Run doubly away. I mean, my thing went right through him there. But whatever. It's cool. These guys do drop humanities, but we don't really care about that. Come on, Logan. Get on out of here. It's like our 80th time rescuing you.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm safe. That makes twice. I must be sure to repay you. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spells, I shall share them. Dare to be impressed by the onward march of sorcery.
Spoilers. He finds new spells.
Hello. Don't mind. I'll head out soon. I wish to let... Hello.
Alright, what do you got in here with you, Logan? Firekeeper Soul. Nice. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. We've explored probably the bulk of the I always say Grand Archives because Dark Souls 3. Bulk of the Duke's Archives. In the next episode, we will continue exploring and hopefully get some brand new spells from our friend Logan here. Mr. Big Hat. Looks like Kung Lao from Mortal Kombat. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, as always, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye.